Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we'll be speaking on Bisola Badmus. Yes, the one and only amazing dark-skinned actress who is known for her movie IREKE, which she produced in 2010. Well, cut the long story short, she celebrated her birthday on the 4th of December and she thanked God for being alive and keeping her. But then she won't be doing a video shoot or a photo shoot for her birthday as she lost her brother earlier this year in August, and she decided to keep it on a low in respect of her brother's death. Well, that story is going to be for the later. She took to her Instagram page and wrote a caption sharing old pictures, and she said, and I quote, "Happy birthday to the strong woman I have grown to be. No matter how far and deep the journey of life has been for me, I'll forever be grateful to God for being with me all through, beginning another journey with a heart full of praise. In respect of my late brother, there won't be any new pictures. In a nutshell, no shoots this year. I love you so much. You forever and always remain in my heart. More good life to me. At official Bisola Badmus, Aduni Adumbari Matoshi, December 4th, Queen." End quote. This was Bisola Badmus letting the world know that as much as she's grateful for God being with her all through, and she would keep it on the low because of her brother's death, which occurred in August this year. Well, it will interest you to know that Bisola Badmus is also one of the baby mamas of our wonderful and great Fuji minstrel K1’s. In fact, this gist is not even recent, as the boy has clocked 9 years old this year June. Beautiful actress took to her Instagram page to celebrate her son's birthday. Sharing a photo of her son, Bisola Badmus wrote, "Happy birthday to my precious son, King Malik at Malik Marshall 101. You are loved today, tomorrow and forever." In another post she wrote, "Baba God, I am grateful. Happy birthday, world best son." And she took to her Instagram yet again to share another picture of her son and adding another caption saying, "May you forever sparkle and shine like the star that you are. Happy 9th birthday to the little man who stole my heart." No lies, I am today year old knowing that Bisola Badmus was actually a baby mama to K1, the ultimate, who is known for having so many women and so many baby mamas. In fact, rumor has it that he has almost 38 children to his name alone. Well, Bisola Badmus has been rumored to be fighting to want to be K1 ultimate's wife. Back then, he has not even put a ring on Kitty Marshall's finger. How much more Emmanuel IREKE coming into the picture? The relationship between Bisola Badmus and K1 the ultimate was a good and a cool one, but the two didn't agree to marriage. K1 was aware of the pregnancy. It wasn't something that she forced on K1 just to be a baby mama. In fact, it was rumored that at some point when she couldn't conceive, K1 actually gave her money to go and see a good gynecologist before she was able to conceive and bear him a son. After which, K1 went to visit her at the hospital, checked up on her, congratulated her, and sent some of his cleric from his family to do the naming ceremony as well. Initially, Bisola Badmus didn't announce that K1 was the father of her child, but eventually, when there were so many rumors concerning the baby that, oh, she's just trying to force the baby on K1 is not responsible for the child, K1 doesn't have anything to do with child, Bisola was forced to take the line of action to dispel some negative perception hovering around her son's paternity and her relationship with K1. It was gathered that K1 took responsibility for Bisola and his son. It was gathered that K1 didn't shank them when it comes to responsibility towards the upkeep of his son, and he ensures that he is well taken care of. Sources disclosed that Bisola and her son live in a house facilitated by K1 himself. Bisola was forced to reveal the identity of her father because she has always been derried by her colleagues in the Nollywood industry that it was just a one-night stand and the thing now hooked. This was the perception held by actresses, and that Bisola had a one-night stand affair with K1, which later resulted to the birth of her son. But Bisola made this clear in a report with Kwam, saying that it wasn't a one-night stand, it was a good relationship between the two of them and something that he actually was fully involved and knows about. She was asked a question by Kwam concerning the tale claiming that K1 was the father of her child. She said in her words, and I quote, "Yes, he's the father of my son. That's not a lie. My son is not a bastard." When she was also asked for the full name of her son, she went ahead to explain in full and in detail, saying, "He is Abdul Malik Ayinde Marshall. I have never regretted having a baby for K1. He has been a wonderful father to my son. He is taking good care of him. I thank God for giving me a wonderful son, a cute one at that. I I am happy as a mother. Let me correct the impression by the public that some press men that may be because K1 had denied the paternity of my son. That's why I kept quiet, since that's not true. I only don't want to talk because I hate noise, most especially on my son, because he's too young for that. Everybody knows I am naturally a very quiet person. That's why I refuse to talk about or even grant any interview on the matter. I know who the father of my son is. It's not controversial. I was asked in the interview years back also if they had issues, that is K1 and herself. She said, and I quote, "We never had any misunderstanding. He still pays his bill as a father, and my son will be happy knowing that K1 is his father. He has been so caring for us. I can't fight the father of my baby. That can never happen between us. K1 has been a very good father, and I love him for that." Also cleared the air on the one night stand issue, saying it wasn't a one night stand. We had a good relationship. We agreed that we should have a baby, not that I forced my child on him. She was asked if she was scared of Titi Marshall. This was when she now said, "I told you guys that I keep quiet and I don't like noise, especially because of my boys, because no one has ever been a threat to me. My husband is my husband. I don't believe I owe anybody any explanation for marrying him. Nobody was there when we met. Then how can anybody become a threat to me or my marriage to K1? That's not possible. So that's all. Anyway, leave my marriage for me for now. That's not the real reason I decided to grant this interview. It's just a kind of discretion." Fortunately, unfortunately for Bisola Badmus, she struggled a lot just to be K1's wife. She tried everything possible. In fact, she makes sure to paste it everywhere and every now and then that this boy called Malik is K1's son, and yes, I am a wife to K1. But then even Titi Marshall, that received a ring on her finger, was eventually shifted to one side, as Rokbo is now the new bride to our Fuji Mistru. Bisola Badmus, who decided not to celebrate her birthday this year due to the fact that she lost her brother. This was 4 hours after her brother's birthday. He announced her brother's death again. She had earlier written on her brother's birthday post saying, "Inshallah, this shall not be your last birthday on earth. By the special grace of God, you shall live to celebrate more and many more birthdays on earth in sound health and lots of blessing. I won't mourn or cry over you. Happy birthday to you, my little brother." This is so touching, as few hours after this, she received a terrible news that her brother has passed on, and she also went to her Instagram page to share a picture putting RIP on the picture, and she added the caption saying, "Yesterday was your birthday, SM, and you left this sinful world few hours after. Good night, Aburomi." End quote. She also lost her father last year, 2020. She said in an interview that she granted that she just finished speaking to her father not quite long, and they spoke for about 20 minutes. And a few moments later, she received a call that they don't understand how her father was acting and behaving, and she quickly told them to rush him down to the hospital. But before they got there, her father gave up the ghost, and he was 75 years old at the passing of her father. And also, her father was a car dealer in Abeokuta before he passed on. Well, we still say a very happy birthday to Bisola Badmus. Long life and prosperity. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.